The Indian Super League teams were put on notice when on the 12th of June 2017, it was announced that 2 new teams would be added to the fray for the upcoming season. The news intensified when it was revealed that the very successful Bengaluru FC were one of the 2 new teams in the mix. And after a 2-0 win in its very first ISL match in front of a raucous crowd at the Sree Kanteerava Stadium, one thing was clear: Bengaluru FC had arrived. The history. BFC, like most other ISL teams, has been around for only a couple of years, but it has certainly made its mark in Indian football. 2 I-League titles, 2 Federation Cup wins, and the fact that the club became the first and only Indian team to ever make it to the AFC Cup finals speak plenty of its pedigree. On the touchlines, Bengaluru's head coach Albert Roca has a very impressive CV. Prior to taking over at Bangalore, he had worked his magic at both the club and national levels. Perhaps most notably, he has served as assistant to Frank Rijkaard at Barcelona, where he won both the La Liga and the Champions League. X-Factor. Is there a better player in the Indian Super League than Sunil Chhetri? The Indian captain will be determined to prove not. A goal scorer of the highest pedigree, Chhetri will be determined to make his mark for Bengaluru in the ISL this year. Chhetri is India's highest ever goal scorer with 56 goals, more than the likes of Wayne Rooney and Robin van Persie have managed for their countries. Strengths: a fluid attack. A factor that distinguishes BFC from the rest of the pack is that they play genuinely fluid attacking football. Sunil Chhetri is superbly complemented by the likes of Udanta Singh, Miku and Spanish winger Edu Garcia. Home support. BFC's fans ensure that they play the role of 12th man to perfection, and the atmosphere created during the home games has made the ground an absolute fortress. Weaknesses: goalkeeping depth. While BFC does have Indian #1 Gurpreet Singh Sandhu in its ranks, the lack of a reliable backup should certainly be of worry to Albert Roca and crew. And their defence. Bengaluru had their worst performance in the I-League yet last season thanks to problems at the back, and Englishman John Johnson and Spanish defender Juan An will be hoping for a better season this time around. What's our prediction? Bengaluru FC is a team that has enjoyed massive success ever since its inception. Experience they gained while playing the I-League will be crucial as the side knows how to survive the rigors of a longer season, and we expect to see them right near the top as the season draws to a close. This is your host Kaushal Raj signing off. Have a wonderful day.